we got our hands on a preview build of Doom the Dark Ages, the prequel to Doom 2016 and the 8th game in the legendary franchise. This is also the third installment in the modern Doom era. We played it for about 2.5 hours on PC using a controller, and while the demo had 4 stages, we were only allowed to record the final part, the Siege chapter. The earlier stages were more about learning the ropes, from piloting Atlan to riding a dragon. Today, we're diving into the gameplay which feels different yet still delivers that brutal and fast-paced Doom experience we all love. So, how does the Slayer handle combat this time? How flexible is the fighting system? And what's the most satisfying part that keeps us coming back for more? Let's jump right in.
Hey, this is Sean from Gamer Braves. It's been 8 years since we established Gamer Braves channel. We went to a lot of overseas game conference. We did a lot of exclusive interview with a lot of prominent figures from the industry, Ryuzo Sugimoto, Sean Layden, and even Yagu. One of the easiest way to support us is to subscribe to our channel. Support like this will actually gives us motivation and pushes us to produce better content. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of the video.
Doom the Dark Ages cranks up the intensity with lightning-fast combat that truly tests your reflexes. Every fight feels rewarding if you can time your block and dodges just right. The shield plays a major role. You can slowly heat up enemies' armor by shooting at them until they are glowing red, and then breaking it by throwing your shield at it. You can also use it for puzzle solving, throw it straight into a demon's face for some brutal damage, and stun larger enemies, hence making them vulnerable, or parry an attack. But most importantly, block an attack from enemies, which can be very crucial when you are in a pinch. The green projectiles can be parried while the red projectiles can only be blocked. With that being said, blocking too much can cause your shield to cool down and recharge before you can use it again. Throwing your shield will leave you vulnerable to attacks as you cannot use your shield to block until you get it back. As expected from a Doom game, there are plenty of ways to tear through demons. The shield alone offers multiple attack options like bashing and throwing. You also get classic weapons like shotguns, plasma rifles, and even melee weapons like the flail and gauntlet. This weapon can be upgraded at shrines, where you get to choose between 2 different upgrade paths per tier. Switching weapons feels incredibly smooth, especially when swapping between those in the same category. The result? Non-stop adrenaline-pumping action that keeps you hopping from one encounter to the next. But it's not all about fast-paced combat. There are also puzzle sections that challenge your creativity. Hidden dungeons, secrets, and clever platforming sections make the gameplay even more engaging. The shield isn't just for fighting, it also helps with tricky jumps and puzzle mechanics. Some stages of the game can be a bit challenging, especially when facing enemy leaders with morale shields. To take them down, you have to clear out enough enemies first before you can even deal damage to them. The leader won't take any damage until you take down the morale shield. Now, let's talk about 2 of the coolest moments in the demo, piloting Atlan and riding the dragon. The Atlan sequence is an absolute blast. Once you unlock the ranged weapon for it, things get even crazier. You can charge your punches, dash around, and unleash insane amounts of damage. You cannot block while using Atlan, but the dodge window is generous, and landing a perfect dodge lets you strike back hard. The Atlan section may be short, but it leaves a strong impression. The dragon ride, on the other hand, is a bit of a mixed bag. While it looks epic, the damage you deal is heavily tied to perfect dodges. If you mess up, your attacks don't do much. That said, there are some seriously cool moments, like when you board a hell ship and destroy it with your own bare hands. It adds that extra touch of Doom-style epicness. Doom the Dark Ages delivers an insane mix of fast-paced combat, unique mechanics, and challenging puzzles. We love the variety in demon slaying, whether it's launching your shield at enemies, bashing them up close, or cycling through an arsenal of devastating weapons. The demo alone gives us tons of ways to take down enemies, making every fight feel fresh and exciting. Some sections are pretty tough, especially battles against leaders with morale shields, but mastering the combat mechanics, perfect blocks, dodges, and weapon swaps feels incredibly satisfying. The smooth weapon controls and upgrades from shrines gives it an extra layer of depth to the gameplay. That is all for our Doom the Dark Ages impression. Are you going to rip and tear demons in this game? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for more contents like this. Catch you in the next one!